Hey everybody, I'm Lee Froneberger with American Security Mortgage, and I'm here today with Jackie Smith Judge. She is a top realtor with Charlotte's Finest Properties in the RE/MAX Executive South Park office. Jackie's going to be sharing some information today about the current Charlotte housing market and can be reached at 704-773-6575. Jackie, great to have you today.
Thanks so much for having me, Lee. I'm completely honored to be a part of this with you. Thank
Well,
you.
thank you for doing it. Jackie, tell us a little bit about the current status of the Charlotte housing market.
So I feel like if you're in the market right now, and Lee, you can attest to this too, we came out of the gate hot in January, and we have seen
Yeah,
people who are kind of waiting for to see maybe what happened at the end of the year. We had a little bit of a lull, not as fast moving pace of the market, but for sure out of the gate hot in January. We're seeing a lot of multiple offers, ways of getting creative with offers, and it's definitely it feels a little bit more like the 2021 to 2023 time period.
yeah, I think it's starting to come back for
I
sure.
do too, yeah.
What are the bigger challenges home buyers face in Charlotte today?
So I think going back to what we just discussed, it's really the competitive nature of the market, being ready to go and having ducks in a row and working with a good team of people, having a knowledgeable agent who knows the market and really understanding a client and what they're looking for, working with a great lender team. And then from that, just the whole team of real estate. I always call my real estate dads
Yeah,
the context that we have. So I think if you're not set up to be successful up front, that is your biggest challenge, just because you've got to be ready and know what
yeah,
you're looking for. And when you're ready, we got to go all
you
in.
gotta go.
Yep,
Yep.
got to go.
So, what are some of the latest must-haves that clients want today in a house?
So a lot of I'm working with quite a few buyers right now, different price points and locations. It's interesting. I feel like it really hasn't changed that much since COVID when we saw people really wanting more space in their home, yard space and neighborhood community feel. If they have a family, just having that community where their kids can go out and play. Um, I have a kind of a mixed bag of do we
Okay.
want to renovate or are we ready to move in? But I definitely feel the homes that are ready to go move in ready, they don't sit very long and they're
No,
very competitive.
absolutely. Are there any up-and-coming neighborhoods or areas that you feel like people need to be, keeping an eye on?
So in town, it's interesting. Earlier this morning, I had an appointment in Seversville. There's that Seversville, Biddleville area, which I've sold quite a bit over the years.
Yeah,
Every time I go, though, I mean, new construction, I mean,
everywhere.
you have to pay attention because if you're just cruising down, you're like, oh, but there's stuff popping up everywhere, which has been it's right there next to Uptown. A family I was with this morning, they even bike around, go grab lunch on a Saturday in Uptown. So I think the accessibility, we're continuing to see south of town, Weddington, Waxhaw, Monroe, those areas continue to grow. And then obviously in all the hot spots, houses come down and popping up some townhouses.
Yeah,
So I
a lot of
feel like
redos.
some people who want to be in closer, that Biddleville, Seversville might be a fun place to check out. That's still Oakhurst as well, near Cotswold,
Yep,
continuing to grow, all
very nice.
accessible to town.
What are some of the bigger or biggest mistakes buyers make when purchasing a home?
So thankfully, we work with great buyers and can work
Always.
together and set people up for success. I would say not starting early enough. I think every now and then I have clients who come to me and they're like, we need to be in a place in 45 days and we can
Yeah,
make that
by the
happen.
end of April.
Right, exactly. So we can make it happen. It's just setting them up to be the most successful is us getting to know each other, what they're looking for, partnering with people like you to get them pre-approved. Because as soon as you walk in a house, if it's a good location, price point, everything, we've got to be
Got to
ready.
be ready to make the offer.
Absolutely. And it's oftentimes, especially in the last 2 months for us, there's multiple offers on the first day and really setting them up to be successful and go in with their best as well.
Yeah, certainly. Finally, Jackie, what issues are borrowers having with mortgage lenders that your clients are telling you about?
That's a funny
I'm
question.
throwing myself up underneath the
I
bus
know,
right now.
I know, but actually, I'm so blessed. We work with so many great people who work with us and take our recommendations and leads, and working with an amazing lender like you who has the
Thank
product.
you.
You're welcome, but it's true. It's such an important piece to the whole big puzzle. Um, I haven't heard, thankfully, because we have had very successful purchases, and it really takes the whole team. It's not just me, if you want me to call me the coach, the quarterback,
Yeah,
whatever it is orchestrating. It really is the partnership with anybody that's touching that home, and
yeah,
having those great contacts and ability to pick up a phone and call and say, hey, help me with this, or let's talk through this scenario. It's not a one size fits all.
yeah.
So thankfully, like
I
knock
love your
on wood
answer. I
or
love your
something.
answer. Yeah,
Yeah, but we have been very blessed even through the craziest times, or people who are self-employed, any version. Thankfully, working with a good lender partner, we are able to find the right
avoid all that.
solution and the best fit and not have surprises. I do not like surprises. We have surprises that happen, but
Yeah,
financially, when we go in strong with a due diligence fee, we want to be sure that we already have all that checked out before we spend any money.
right. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
listen, it's been great. And time went quick, and we'll have to do more of these in the future. Jackie, how can people get a hold of you?
Thank you, Lee. So text, phone call, email, whatever is easiest. We even have people message us on our Instagram.
Okay.
My phone number is 704-773-6575. My email is Jackie, Jackie, at Charlotte's Finest, so CLTSfinest.com. And follow us on social media. We are at CLTS Finest. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We have a YouTube channel too with all of our property videos, and our website, www.cltsfinest.com.
Yeah, you guys have a lot. You do a lot.
We
You do a good
try.
job at
Thank
it.
you, Lee. We try to put it out there and make it accessible for anyone to really reach out to us in any capacity.
That's great. Well, listen, thank you so much for your time. If you have questions about the mortgage side of things, feel free to give me a call. I'm with American Security Mortgage. I can be reached at 704-277-6117. Thanks. Have a great day.
Thanks, Lee.